In the beginning, my ancestors, the Maya, they existed in an existence where it was the children of the center, the Maya, and the Creator. And they had no idea that there were lands on the north, lands on the south, and how far the lands went, or how far they went south or north, or the other people that lived outside of these lands. In their way of thinking, they said, we are the children of the center. And so they also say that they are the heart of the center of the earth. And so the children, the Maya children, had this dialogue with the grandmother of creation. And it is the grandmother that introduced the lords. And these lords play a very, very important role because they are the teachers of everyday life. They are composed of 20 lords. And because they were teaching the children counted their fingers, and they had 10 fingers, and they counted their toes, and they said, oh, and we have 10 toes. So they honored 20 day lords, and that's the beginning of the teachings. And also in the beginning of the teachings, they said, oh, we have 13 sacred centers in our body. And so those are the sacred tones in our bodies. The month in the calendar is 20 days. And with each day, from 1 to 13, is the tone. So let's say, for example, that we take a little dial, and you're listening to music or sound, and tone number 1 is like very, very little energy. You can hear it, you can feel it, you can work with it, but then it becomes accelerated and you can bring it up to 13. 13 being, high volume. And so these different lords, they rotate within like 2 different wheels. One is made out of 13 and the other one is made out of 20. And depending on how they turn, the one lord, for example, might be one, the king. The king is the lord of today. And the lord of the king is represented by one of our holy birds in Central America, the quetzal. And the reason that the quetzal is chosen, within the teachings is because the quetzal is this beautiful, beautiful bird that it is almost, you wondered where this bird came from. It's a tiny, tiny little bird about the size of a small hen, but the tail of the bird is magnificent. It might be 2 feet, 3 feet long. And so the king represents the beauty of the bird. And what the bird does is that this bird on the day of the king takes your prayers, like today. It takes the prayers, and the bird is the mediator of the prayers that are being sent from the earth up into the heavens. And it is only the king that can travel that far. And so he is the mediator that takes your prayers up to the heavens. And so on this beautiful, beautiful day where we're connecting with the messenger of prayer between the heavens and the earth. We think of the incredible coloring that the bird has, and how this bird is able to transform itself from a physical being up into a spirit being within this, this light formation. And so it becomes that messenger of pure spirit of the word, spirit of the prayer, to the beautiful spirit of the light. And so it makes that connection between us and the invisible. And so every day there is a different Lord that's represented by a different Nawal being the power animal. But the beautiful teachings about the calendar is that the calendar is universal. It's universal because it's available for humanity. It wasn't put together just for the Maya. It was put together for humanity. And so it's not biased. It doesn't say this is only Maya, because each human being is experiencing today, whether you are in New Mexico right now, whether you're in California, you could be in Central America, South America, you could be in Europe and Africa. Everybody is experiencing the energy of the king. And so it belongs to the people, regardless of where on the globe we are.